Hi, I'm Rosann Santos. I am a higher education professional by day, and by night and on weekends and every other moment I have available, I am a public speaker and a strengths coach. I pursued my side hustle as a career and as something to monetize for practical reasons. I found myself separated from my husband in the middle of a divorce, a single mother in New York City, and it really was that simple and that practical. My 9 to 5 is not gonna cut it. What can I do that doesn't require me to go back to school, to take exorbitant classes, or to do too much studying because I have to work, I have to take care of my child. And I started to think about what am I already good at, and can I turn some of that into a business. All of my side hustles are related to my industry of higher education. As a public speaker, what I aim to do is to share my experiences, to provide some insights and motivation, particularly to young people, college-age students in particular, so that they don't make the same mistakes. How many of you are risk takers in the room? Oh, there's a lot of you. That's fantastic. Well, maybe you can train the rest of us. There are always going to be people out there that just need to learn it the hard way, but I think the majority of students, particularly our students of color, who are looking for someone who looks like them and has determined success for themselves, I want to be able to share with them, look what I did, this worked, this didn't, avoid these pitfalls so that you can get to success a little faster. What's interesting is that public speaking became interested in me. So ever since I was in college and then in graduate school, students, particularly the students of color, knew that I taught a class or took my class. They knew that I had a broad spectrum of knowledge around Latino studies, Latin American studies, and women's issues. And they would just invite me to their workshops. It's only now in the past couple of years that I've started to monetize it. It's a talent that comes naturally to me. It's something I really enjoy doing. I always get good feedback from the audience. And now I'm just like, I can make some money off of this. Similar to public speaking, where people were constantly looking for me, I would get a lot of questions via email or just friends who knew me, and they would say to me, "You look like you really love your work. You look like you have a lot of fun. You work in a college, you can go to school for free, you're always at an interesting lecture. How can I get a job in higher education?" I decided to just start like a little listserv. If anybody ever had any questions about higher education or breaking into the business, just ask the listserv and I'll answer the question for everyone at once. I called it Latinas in Higher Ed because that was my audience, but it's open to everyone. I get a lot of women. I would love to be able to take that risk and leave the 9 to 5. And I'm speaking as someone who loves her 9 to 5, so I can imagine all the people who hate their jobs and never take that risk. I would love to be the Latina Brene Brown, Antonia Robbins, or something, or something like that, where I think I have a salient message to share. And I think that there are many people out there that could relate to me as a Latina, as a woman, as an everyday person.